One of the issues, and central Illinois is the battleground tonight as Republican candidates prepare for a huge primary in that state Tuesday. Both Mitt Romney and Rick Santorum are holding events this evening downstate. Correspondent Steve Brown sets the stage from Chicago.
Thank you, Puerto Rico.
Mitt Romney's sweeping victory in Puerto Rico's caucuses on Saturday was still prompting questions today for rival Rick Santorum.
So do you regret the time you spent in Puerto Rico?
We campaigned everywhere.
President Obama.
You know, when we stood up for the truth in Puerto Rico, Mitt Romney pandered.
But Santorum's choice to campaign in Puerto Rico cost him time in Illinois, where the race was closer and maybe within reach. Instead, it was the Romney campaign hurriedly stringing together a weekend swing through the Chicago suburbs, and Romney's narrow polling margin grew to now over 8 percentage points, according to the Real Clear Politics average. In a speech today at the University of Chicago, where President Obama once taught, the former Massachusetts governor charged the administration with mishandling and slowing the nation's economic recovery.
We once led the world in manufacturing, in exports, and infrastructure investment. Today, we lead the world in lawsuits. Labor unions, they once served as a symbol of worker rights and fair treatment and a growing middle class. Today, they too often represent the worst of special interests.
And with Illinois one of the few states to lose jobs last year, Romney has repeatedly called Santorum a lightweight on the economy. This morning, Santorum dismissed Romney's claim that he's an economic heavyweight.
When he was governor of Massachusetts, his heavyweight record was 47th out of 50 in job creation. If that's the kind of heavyweight that Mitt Romney thinks that we need, then we should probably just stick with Barack Obama, because he's done just about as good a job as Mitt Romney does in job creation.
Also today, a new issue surfaced for Santorum connected to his campaign stop last night at a Greenwell Springs, Louisiana church headed by Pastor Dennis Terry, who railed America's problems stem from the separation of church and state.
If you don't love America and you don't like the way we do things, I got one thing to say. Get out! We don't worship Buddha. We don't worship Muhammad. We don't worship Allah. We worship God. We worship God's Son, Jesus Christ.
The video posted on Right Wing Watch, the blog for People for the American Way, later shows a standing Santorum applauding.
Now, Santorum late today said that he did not clap when Pastor Terry made those remarks. The former senator also says that he believes in religious freedom and that all faiths are welcome in the United States and that people should bring their thoughts into the public square and have at it. Also brought to a reporter's attention by the Romney campaign, Santorum's remarks about not caring whether or not the unemployment rate goes up or down. Essentially correct, but out of context. The context for that is that Santorum explained his campaign does not hinge on unemployment, but rather on a principle of freedom. Brett?
Steve Brown live in Chicago.